Yeah, good morning, day 31. I feel great. Woo. A few too many adult beverages last night, apparently. And I got woke up 3 o'clock in the morning because it was sprinkling just a little bit. And I don't know if that's what woke me up or what, but I woke up. I noticed I was starting to feel a few drops, so I got up, put the rain fly on, put the tarp over the bike. It has rained ever since. It is now 6:30 in the morning, and we got probably about another half hour of this. And I can't pack the tent up until it quits raining, or everything's going to get wet. And the last thing I want to do is get my down comforter wet. So I'm going to sit here on this bench, drink a bunch of water, try to get rid of this little headache that I have. I'm laughing still. I hope that video of trying to cross that river is clear. Oh. Anyways, I gotta cut his name out of that. Anyways, I hope that river crossing expedition we seen last night came out clear. Those kids were fun though. I call them kids. They're probably pushing 30, somewhere around there. I don't know. They were a trip last night. Alright, I'm gonna get off here, sit down, and wait it out. So, I stopped in Waterloo this morning, the local McDonald's. Decided I'm not sticking around here very long because a lot of unsavory characters, let's just say. And let me rephrase that. So I stopped at McDonald's this morning. Here it is 8 a.m. for breakfast. And it got to me thinking about something. You know how when something happens and they find out that the person had mental issues, people say mental illness is a real problem in America. Stop saying that. Mental illness is not the problem in America. Untreated mental illness is the problem in America. I know plenty of people who have mental illnesses that are treating their mental illness through therapy, through drugs, whatever it is they're using, and it works for them. And they are not a problem. So when you say mental illness is a problem in America, you are telling that person they are a problem in America. So, kind of think before you talk. When you want to say something like that, say untreated mental illness is a problem. Give those people who are treating their mental illness the credit they deserve. With that, I'm going to get on my bike and I'm leaving Waterloo. There's another small town down the road. This is such a big town that I highly doubt any of the parks leave their power outlets turned on, for the simple fact that that's where homeless people seem to flock. And from the looks of it, it looks like there's a pretty big homeless problem in Waterloo. On to the next. Oh, I'm back on a trail. Nice rainy looking day. Nice little lake here. No idea the name of it or anything. Riverview Recreational Area is what it's in Waterloo. I am going to casually coast down to the next city and find a place to post up the charge for the day. I am not on the Cedar Valley Trail anymore. I am on a trail that will connect me back to the Cedar Valley Trail. Hopefully. I'm looking at, I think today I run into a section where there is no trail. I'll keep you posted. What the fuck kind of shit is this? I can't get my bike over that. Golly. Ridiculous. Hey, Waterloo Street Department, Water Department, whatever. Why don't you put a sign up down there? Besides, cyclists must dismount their bike. Apparently, I gotta get back on that trail because it says the trail continues over here, but there is no trail. Says it's there, but it's not. Oh, let's go back over on the trail again. I found it. GPS didn't notice that you had to turn right and then do a U-turn to get back on the trail. Luckily, when I was getting ready to cross that bridge again, I saw the trail and was like, wait a minute. So we're back on trail again, baby. What a root ball on that. I can't believe I did that on slow-mo. I hope it comes out good though. We'll find out in editing. But that was the first American eagle I have been able to catch on camera. You quit honking at me. Ooh, T-storm time and temp check. I'm not sure on the temperature. Hang on a second. I'm not sure on much of anything. It is 9:38, 71 degrees. And it looks like we are in for rain all day until about 12:30 it stops. And then that's as far as my slider goes. I had to look at the hourly forecast. Got 11 o'clock hour, 15%, 10 o'clock hour, 15%, 12 o'clock hour, 15%, and then we're 0 all the way down to 7 p.m. So I caught that bald eagle. It was in slow-mo. I'm not sure how it turned out. I'm gonna pull out my laptop and check it out here in a few minutes. But sitting here at this pavilion, still in Waterloo, there was another older guy, about the same age as me probably, sitting in here, so I decided to come in here and chit-chat with him. He was charging his phone. I'm like, cool, there's electric here and it's raining. Found my spot to post up. Nice, beautiful spot too. Here, let me turn the camera around and show you guys. Nice, pretty lake. There's bunches and bunches of geese over there. Nice, pretty lake. Big old cemetery across the street. That goes on for a while. Disc golf, bathroom, parking lot. You got the Cedar Rapids River right over there on the other side of these trees. So I was sitting here just chit-chatting with I'll call him an old-timer. I'm an old-timer. Just chit-chatting with that old-timer, enjoying conversation with him. It's amazing how easy it is to just talk to people. It's easy. So many people walk through life with their heads down and won't even say hi to you. Just take a minute and talk to somebody you don't know. Learn something you don't know about somebody. And share with them something that they may not know. You never know, everybody learns from it. You can't not learn from talking to somebody. Well, I'm gonna get off of here and pull out my laptop. I got my last video uploading now, which is day 29. I only have day 30 to upload and edit. That was yesterday's day, so we'll upload that. I can't wait to see the clip of old boy falling in the river. Oh, that was so funny. Funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit that now. Sit here for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna eat anything for lunch or not, because I had breakfast today. I usually don't eat breakfast because it makes me hungrier throughout the day. But we'll see how it works. But otherwise, I'm just gonna post up here for a few hours. Got the Jackery charging, got an e-bike battery charging. The e-bike battery that's in there is only missing 2 bars, so I'll get that one fully charged. Put the Jackery back in there, and that'll charge that third one. Catching up on batteries, let's say. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. That poor goose over there is sick. T-storm time temp 110, 70 degrees. I don't know why it said 2 o'clock before on my phone. 110. Oh, it's my computer. For some reason my computer is still reading Eastern time zone. I don't know why. Oh, because I haven't been connected to the internet. That's why it hasn't updated. Anyways, I'm still sitting out here at this park. It's been a rainy, blah day. Got the videos updated, uploaded. Edited, I mean. I haven't uploaded them. I transferred it over to my phone. I should upload it now. I don't know why I haven't. Actually, I think I did upload it. I can't remember. I'm so tired. But still waiting on that original e-bike battery to charge. The old guy came back and hooked up his phone again. He's like, "You're still here?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be here for a while, apparently." He's got a homeless camp, I guess, set up. Comes here to charge his phone a couple times a day. He's waiting on a job, reply back from a job. Pretty decent guy. What else has been going on? City worker came by with a truck and dumped the trash. Crazy, a regular pickup truck with a trash compactor on the back, and it even had an armor. He'd get out and put a strap around the drum and it would dump it for him. I thought for sure he was going to tell somebody, "Hey, I got a homeless bum sitting at the park." Nope, he left me alone. Got another cup of coffee. I am working on adding descriptions and thumbnails to my videos that haven't got them already. I get in such a hurry, I just upload the videos, no description or nothing, and I know that's horrible for the algorithm. I need to stop doing that. But I gotta get caught up first, and then I can go ahead and connect through to it. I think I'm on day 19 now. I got 10 more videos to do, and then I'll be caught up. And apparently what happens is if you upload a video and it's scheduled, they can still read it and promote it with the algorithm, and they'll push it better. But if you upload it and schedule it ahead of time with nothing like the way I've been doing it, you get kind of slotted back. So I got to get out of that habit so I can get more eyeballs on what's going on. Alright guys, I'm not going to bore you with all these details. I'm going to get back to work. I may eat lunch, I don't know. I may go somewhere and pick something else up for dinner tonight. Actually, all I need is another one of them cheese pack sauces. I got enough pasta for it. I might go get a cheese pack sauce and a package of hot dogs. That sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. Later. Alright everybody, T-storm time and temp. It is 2:14 and what was it, 72? Yeah, 72 degrees. That one battery didn't charge completely up. I think it was missing 1 bar when I unplugged it. But I put the third battery on the Jackery. This one still has turn it on, see how many bars it has. It's still showing full, so I got plenty of battery for today. I'm just tired of being cooped up in the shelter, so I'm going to get on the trail and see where it takes us. I have no idea where the final destination is, but we're going to see it. Okay, somebody please tell me, what in the world is this for? Why do we have an elephant out here in the middle of this park? I have no idea. These skies are looking extremely dark that I'm going into, so I'm probably going to have to stop somewhere and put my rain suit on. But let's keep going. See if I can handle not getting bit by mosquitoes. I'll let you guys pause that to read it. Urban sanctuary. Let me read it. Open urban spaces. Open spaces in urban places. George Wythe, one of the co-founders of the Viking Pump Company, recognizes the importance of having open public spaces near urban area. He began buying land along the Cedar River in the 1920s and gave the property to the Ohio State Conservatory Commission for a park. In 1940, additional acreage along the river, including Fisher Lake, was donated to make Josh Higgins Parkway. It was the only park in the state that could be enjoyed on horseback or by vehicle. It was renamed George Wythe Memorial State Park in 1956. Park usage changed when the state took over operations. Over half of the park was maintained as a wilderness area. In other areas, amenities were added, including camping, boat ramps, and swimming beach. Bike and recreational trails developed by the state and private organizations were incorporated into the park in the 1960s. The first bike trail in the area was built along the river southward from the Main Street Bridge into George Wythe Memorial State Park by the Cedar Falls Park Commission. The more you know. Nice little walkway out to a little deck. Bunch of old timber. Bunch of old benches. Weathered. Boy, are they weathered. Deck funded by ADT Iowa and Route, Cedar Trails Partnerships, Millennium Legacy Trail. And then you have this view. What's Danhausen say? Very nice, very good. Very scenic housing. Man, it's 4:10. I'll tell you what, Cedar Falls has got some amazingly beautiful trails out in nature like this. Look at this. This is crazy, right? There's so many different trails, and they are so horrible about marking which trail is what. Make it clear what trail is what. This is now the 4th time that I've taken the wrong trail because they don't have any markers. Ridiculous. Alright, time check is 4:45. After about 5 miles of rerouting, I'm back on the trail for another 6 miles. And then I have a huge gap that has no trail to get to a section that has a little tiny trail, probably about 7 miles long, and then another big gap of no trails. Well, when I get to the end of this trail, I'm going to figure out if I want to just bypass that little section and take a more direct route to the next longer section or what, but we're going to get there. Welcome to Hudson, Iowa. Alright, y'all. T-storm time and temp check. 5:18. Why do I have one alert on my weather app? Gummy active? I have no idea what the hell that is. You want me to activate gummy mode? Well, go right ahead then. 5:20, 77 degrees. I have made it to Hudson, Iowa, and of course this map is going to do this. Let me reopen this map so I can show you this insanity that I now have to deal with. Finally got back on that trail, man. You guys know I get mad because this map for the Great American Rail Trail doesn't give you precise location on where you're at. It estimates it. So I never know. It shows me near the trail. And that near the trail could be anywhere between on the trail, my little blue dots on the trail, or it could be that I'm a 1/4 mile to a 1/2 mile off the trail. So it's really aggravating. But I am in Hudson. You see that gray box? That gray box is where there is no trail, so now I have to detour. I have to figure out how to get to Rhinebeck to get on a really small trail, and then there's a section of trail that's, let's see, Trail Gap 39, Pioneer Trail Extension. Grundy County expects to close the gap in the Pioneer Trail in 2026. So it may be closed, open, may not be, who knows. But then there's another section. But I should get to, well, if I get to Grundy Center, I'm gonna have a little bit further to go up into Holland. And then when I get into Holland, there's another one of those big sections that has no trail, and they have no intention of getting a trail. And that'll put me in Steamboat Rock. We should be. I'm going to say 2 days out of entering Nebraska. is what it looks like to me, and that's just looking at a map. That's not measuring the distance or anything. But since I'm here and I've got a long section of no trail to ride, that means I could be riding up and down hills. I'm gonna get dinner going. I'll be back. So I am gonna have some hot honey frank, mozzarella cheese, and a tortilla. That sounds like it's gonna be good. I'm happy with it. They're gonna have a lot of mozzarella because I gotta eat that whole bag. I'm gonna be a pig tonight, but I need my strength. All right, y'all, scarf that down. It is 10 to 6. I've got 12.5 miles of road riding to do. So y'all know that when I do road riding, I don't like to film. So this may be it for the night. Stay tuned to find out. Well, actually, if that little bar is a little longer, you know, you got the red and then gray. If it's a little longer, stick around. So I guess it still holds true in this town. There's the cool kid's house. It's where all the bikes are. Well, I'm back on the trail. Oh my God. It's a gravel road. It should turn into a trail here shortly. Alright y'all, T-storm time and temp. It is 6:50, 81 degrees. I've got an hour and 10 minutes to ride before it's my quitting time. Not doing too bad. I did that 6 miles on the trail to the road, and then 12 miles to here. That's 18 miles. I still got a half to a third of a battery left on that, so that's not too bad. I still got the one that's been plugged into the Jackery this whole time since I left that park. So we're doing pretty good. I'll go down another hour, figure out where we're resting up for the night. But I'm finally off that gravel road. Now we are on a, looks like a sandstone, ground sandstone trail that's pretty well packed. So see how far we can get. Did want to give you guys an update on my mileage for the day. Looks like we got 20 miles in for the day so far. So we'll probably get, we got an hour. What did I say? We got 25. Should get in between 30 and 32 miles for today. It's a good day. Time and temperature check. 6:52. Lost the trail. I'm sure this is where it's going, and because that's parked there, that's blocking people from using it. So now I have to find a roundabout way to get to the next section of the trail. I'll be back. Sweet. 7:15. I was reading this sign up here. It's the park regulations, and it says you can camp on, what county am I in? Grundy County? Grundy County, overnight camping is allowed in the following areas and following blah, blah, blah. It says the Grundy County corridor. This trail is that corridor. So anywhere in this county, I can camp in this wooded corridor. So we're good to go. Let's go find camp. All right, guys, it is 8:10. Welcome to my home for the night. This is C.E. Sharon Memorial Park, Grundy County Conservation Board. They do allow free overnight camping in this spot. Actually, 72 hours. I could take 3 days here if I wanted to. Do I want to, though? No, I want to get to Nebraska and see my friends, man. No, I don't want to take 3 days. I'm going to be in Nebraska in 2 days. I'm going to be in Nebraska. And now I got to pedal my ass off to make sure that happens, huh? But this is the spot for the night, man. It's got a pit toilet, vault toilet, which apparently everybody thinks is a trash can. I feel sorry for the people that have to clean that. Of course, you lazy bums that come out here and throw your trash in it don't give a shit because you don't have to clean it. But it's a spot. This intersection here it does get kind of busy every once in a while, but not too bad. My legs are killing me today. Wow. Didn't do that many miles, but it was those hills. I haven't done hills in a while. But we will get back on the trail tomorrow. As I hate to say it, but I think there's only like 3 or 4 miles left of this trail. And then I have a big block where, sorry, I keep spinning. I'm trying to stay in the light. I got like 3 or 4 miles of trail. And then I believe it's a big block of nothing. I have to find my own route to the next trail. I use Komoot app for that, and it's been pretty good. It's been a struggle bus at times too. But I am going to sit here and enjoy this nice cool evening. I was going to break out the thermocell, but I haven't been bothered by mosquitoes. I got bothered by a horsefly or a deer fly, whatever the hell you call them, earlier today. Kept biting me in my head as I'm riding down the trail, and then I finally seen it on my hand and I got that little sucker. But wish this water pump worked. Give myself a bird bath. I got enough water I could give myself a bird bath. I got almost a whole gallon of water. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Alright, I will holler at you all fine people later. Trying to figure out if I want to set my tent up in here. Because I could. Is it going to be a pain in the ass to keep it straightened out? Or should I just put it in the grass? I don't want to push my luck and sling it up as a hammock. I mean, I could. I got 2 trees perfectly spaced apart where I could make the hammock work. But I'm afraid I'd get in trouble for it. You know, I just might do the hammock. I'm doing the hammock. Yeah, we're doing the hammock. Primitive. I didn't see anything about hammocks. I'll check again though. We'll holler at you later. God, you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna sleep so good. Sleeping in a hammock. Oh, oh, so comfy, so cozy. I'll see you when I'm ready for bed. Ha ha. Yeah. There you go, guys. This is the Nightcat lay flat hammock. It has a spreader bar down here, and you just pull it to your desire to see how it's leaning to that one side, the back side. Give it a little pull, straightens it out. I need to apparently lower this side. So after you lay in it the first time, you come back and tighten all these straps. Get it laying flat again. I may not have to. That looks pretty level. If not, does that look level to you guys? I'm so happy. What a blessed day. Everything was good today. Even the sucky parts where I got lost 50 million times. Even waking up in the rain. And as you can see, tarp that I used to cover my bike and trailer, my rain fly, my ground cloth. They're all still wet, so I got them out drying tonight. We'll get them dried so I can pack them up. Ooh, I don't know if you can see those clouds over there. Can you guys see them reflecting the sunlight? That's bad. I love it. I gotta get my camera out, get a picture of this. All right, y'all. I'll be back after a bit.